Evening all. Well, I'm continuing my series tonight of the 10 people who I think are the most effective opponents of the left. And my number 9 on my list in reverse order is Tucker Carlson. Now, Carlson is a Fox News political commentator, and already I bet some of you are going, oh, yeah, faux news, yeah, that's so dishonest, so biased, so fascist. Right, hear me out. Now, Carlson is a political commentator on Fox News, and he's the latest incarnation of a kind of commentator that Fox has had over the years, following in the footsteps of Glenn Beck and Bill O'Reilly. Now, Beck was always way too hysterical for my taste. I couldn't really get on with him. A lot of people seem to like him. I'm not a fan. Bill O'Reilly, again, I wasn't a big fan because he came across as too curmudgeonly and too easily debunkable in the end. He sometimes I think he played it a bit safe, and I think if you were on the mainstream right, you could accept some of the things that he was saying, but other times you would just think, no, you're going off in Glenn Beck territory. So I was never a fan of those two, but I quite like Tucker Carlson because Carlson is more, how would I say, a white-collar everyman, or certainly his TV images is of a white-collar everyman who is not completely out of touch with the blue-collar world. And he is this, as I said, has this everyman persona, which manifests itself in him often looking incredulous at some of the news stories of the day, or some of the trending issues, as they say, as the Utes say, trending. And this is his trademark. It's a trademark I quite like. I have a sneaking admiration for it. The Tucker Carlson look of incredulity, as somebody comes onto his show and he had that really weird-looking guy with the neck, from Antifa. It was a giraffe neck. That was, it's like it was one of those people that had the rings put around their neck to make it longer. And this guy was defending open violence on the streets, and Tucker gave his famous look of incredulity. What? And he does this. You say that all the stuff about transgenderism and gender-neutral pronouns and using Z and Zia, and Carlson does. And it's a fantastic look. And for me, what makes that effective is that it sums up the attitude and the response that most people in mainstream society, certainly in America, and to a lesser extent in the English-speaking world. If you ever get a chance to see Tucker Carlson, thanks to the wonders of YouTube, you can get to see all kinds of American political commentators of different political stripes. But Tucker Carlson has a bit of cachet in the UK and in other English-speaking nations, and I think it's the fact that he has the image. He is the avatar of the everyday person who is not, maybe small c conservative, I would say. The people in what they call the left behind areas of America, the flyover states, the places that the Democrats with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders just sort of treated with contempt. And Tucker Carlson, more so than Glenn Beck or Bill O'Reilly, I think represents these people in mainstream media. And I think this is what his popularity and his fan base is based around, is the fact that he is looking with incredulousness. I'm getting a bit tongue-tied here. But he's representing us, myself included, who I find a lot of the trendy progressive left narrative baffling at times. I wonder what game are they playing, other than complete and utter destruction of everything that exists at the moment. And so this is why I think Carlson is very effective. He is the TV political commentator for the normies. That's what I would say. I think he obviously, if you are of a conservative or libertarian bent, you would probably warm to Carlson a lot more than, say, somebody a little bit further along. I'm looking at you, Alex Jones. Oh, no, 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 don't come after me, Alex Jones, please, please. Okay, so imagine Alex Jones right now going, "Who is this limey faggot? This reptile with his glasses and his collection of obscure 1980s role-playing games? Who is he?" Sorry. Let's go back to Tucker Carlson. And so I think that's what he represents. He is representing a kind of more small c conservative voice on the television, sort of asking the questions that we at home might want to ask. And inevitably, when you are doing this well in attacking the left and finding its weak spots, you are going to get hit pieces. And sure enough, Vox has done a hit piece lately. They wheel out that guy. I can never remember his name, but he's the guy that they wheel out to do hit pieces. And he's done one on Tucker Carlson, implying that he's in league with the white supremacists, without actually going so far. He's sort of said Tucker Carlson is liked by David Duke and Richard Spencer of the KKK and the alt-right. Not that I'm saying Tucker Carlson is in the KKK or the alt-right, but they like him, so connection, make the connection, join the dots. And the way that Carlson sometimes has and he's looking at a news story about crime rates and illegal immigration and crime rates, that instead of making a point of saying illegal immigration, he has just said immigrants. He hasn't qualified that. And so Vox says, ha 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 ha, he really is stoking up racism against immigrants. Although Vox inadvertently kind of confirmed that there was a problem with illegal immigration and crime. Is that they made a kind of accidental correlation. I don't think they meant to do that, but in trying to do a hit piece on Tucker Carlson, they've kind of laid a trap for themselves. So it's inevitable that this is the way that they're going to paint Carlson, as not the small c conservative voice of the man and the woman in the street, the new TV mainstream media hero of the people in flyover states. No. They're going to make sure that he's going to be portrayed as something far more sinister. And we will have to watch this space. So that's my number 9 on the list, Tucker Carlson, who I think is representative of a different kind of media presentation, not necessarily towing a mainstream media line, but at the same time, with all due respect to Tucker Carlson, he is not saying anything new. He is articulating, I think, what is on the minds of a lot of normies, particularly right-leaning normies. I think he is their kind of spokesman. So he is number 9 on my list, and until next time, I'm going to bid you good night.